Cause he a good boxer. Like that's when I look at y'all two as the best in the division.
How? Show me something that he did spectacular. Show me something that he did outrageous. Show me.
Right,
his power not outrageous.
Okay.
What defense?
You don't think he got defense?
He just jumped. You never see him slip no punch. You never see him slip no punch. Go look at it. You see him back up from a lot of people. Back up, move around. He don't got no technique. And his offense is the same thing. Go look at his fights.
So
I probably put him on game. Yeah,
hold on, but you feel like it's easy work though. You like.
Come on, bro.
Do you ever think we'll see you in Tank? Realistically.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I don't really like talking about him.
Yeah.
Cause like the way that he move is goofy to me. Like it's some weird. So like I really don't like speaking on him. But like if same thing that
fighting perspective.
Same thing that I said with Tio. If anybody got issues with me or feel some type of way about me, you could come see me on fight night and resolve every issue that you got. Yeah. I stand by that with anybody.
Gervonta Davis didn't hold back during a heated live interview, taking direct shots at Shakur Stevenson. Tank openly claims Shakur lacks real skill, criticizing his fighting style and ability to entertain fans, reigniting tension between the undefeated rivals.
People that can actually hit. No matter all that boxing, you gonna get hit. What you gonna do when you...
Gervonta Davis has repeatedly criticized Shakur Stevenson, calling him a boring fighter and questioning his punching power. He has suggested that Shakur cannot hit hard and lacks excitement, even claiming fans are not interested in watching a style he views as ineffective and unentertaining.
Shakur Stevenson, well, of course he's now 135 after all that stuff, and then Devin Haney.
Right, so why people even talk like he the best at... He didn't even fight at 135 yet.
Right.
He didn't even have power at 126, 126, 30 or none of that.
He is good.
Okay. How can you, all that's just okay.
However, Shakur Stevenson believes Gervonta Davis's attitude toward him has grown more hostile as his career has progressed. He feels Davis privately sees him as the biggest threat in the division, even if he denies it publicly. That is why Tank reacts emotionally whenever his name comes up.
What changed?
Competition. As you get older, you start to know what competition is, and he kind of looked at me like I feel like I was a threat, which is rightfully so. Like I don't blame him for the way that he looked at me, but it is what it is. It's two guys that just want to be the best in our sport, and we ready to lay it all on the line.
Did he say to you like, yo, I don't want to be friends, or we can't, or is it just like a gradual thing where it started to become more distant?
Now you just know energy. You know energy. Once you feel the energy that's coming at you, you understand like, okay, I get it.
When do you think that started to change?
I think as he kind of matured and got older. Once you get older and mature, his energy kind of let it be known like, yeah, you the ops. We gotta fight.
Many analysts have also argued that even though Gervonta Davis has devastating knockout power, he cannot defeat Shakur Stevenson that way. They compared it to Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury, where skill and control neutralized raw power.
But when he come across Shakur Stevenson, I'm gonna say it here on the front page, and Tank, I love you, brother, and still would love to talk to you. 100. But when you get in there with Shakur, it's gonna remind me of Deontay Wilder fighting Tyson Fury.
Ooh. Yeah.
Because what you gonna do when you come across a motherfucker you can't knock out? Yeah. Only thing you gonna do is just get more frustrated.
That's a terrible analogy.
I'm just saying.
Only reason why I'm saying it's a terrible analogy is because Tank Davis. Remember, you've heard Coach Cal say this all the time. He says it's the same thing, and I know exactly what he means. We just waiting on somebody to pull it out of him. You ever hear him say that?
Yeah, yeah.
We got so much. It's just we ain't been able to show it because ain't nobody been able to pull it out of him. We looking forward to the big fights. We looking forward to the big matchups because those are the kind of people that's gonna pull it out of him. So with a fight with Shakur, you're gonna see this boxing style that you don't usually get from.
Andre Ward has publicly praised Shakur Stevenson's talent, saying Stevenson has great potential in boxing because he is a student of the game who continues learning, remains dedicated, and trains with strong discipline.
Had a lot of stuff he could have did, but he's so talented and gifted, man, you know. You also got to trust what he's seeing in there. You know, we on the outside, you know. But I think he put on a tremendous performance, and obviously, you know, the level he's at, you always look for things he could do better.
Andre Ward said, "We still do not truly know how great Shakur Stevenson can become because he is still developing and has not yet faced all of the elite competition available."
He's not done yet, you know. He's not done yet. He's a great for sure. How great, we're gonna see. You know, he got a lot. He can box as long as he wants to box because he don't take punishment, and he's a master boxer. You know what I mean? So, just excited for him, man. Happy for him, man. You know, it's hard for me to see my brothers fight when I'm not fighting. That's harder to me than actually fighting because I can't help it. So I'm just happy it's over, man. I'm happy he got the win and get home to them babies, get that.
Terrence Crawford explained that Shakur Stevenson has the skill, IQ, and discipline to outbox Gervonta Davis. He pointed out that Stevenson's defensive style and control make him one of the few fighters capable of defeating Tank.
Your little brother, you know what I'm saying, Shakur, that's the fight. Everybody want to see that. That's the 50-50, I think, you know what I'm saying? I've been saying 50-50. I told both of them that. That's a toss-up to me. No bias. Don't just say that because it's your man. Who you got winning that?
I got Shakur.
Are you saying that because that's your man and you don't like Tank?
No. Hey, like I said, I respect Tank. Boxing, he's one of the ones.
Yeah.
we gonna take his personality and personal things out of it. But boxing, he's definitely talented. You know what I mean? And he's definitely got that it. And yeah, he's definitely respected in boxing. But Shakur's a different fighter. You know, Shakur's different. You know, people may call him boring. People may say he can't punch. But they say the same thing about Floyd. Because they defensive fighters.
Yeah.
Tank is not going to be able to hit Shakur like he hit everybody else. And he know that. He knows that. That's why he's like, he's boring. He's this, he's that. He's trying to diminish everything that Shakur have done so it's not marketable.
Sean Porter weighed in on the matchup, saying Gervonta Davis cannot rely solely on a knockout against Shakur Stevenson. He added that Tank knows Stevenson's defensive skills and ring IQ make him a much more complex challenge than a typical opponent.
Everybody thinks that Tank is gonna go in there and just knock out Shakur.
That's not gonna happen.
But it didn't take. It shouldn't have taken this fight.
I knew he couldn't.
For people to realize.
Yeah.
Right.
I knew that too. But yeah,
Shakur is a defensive specialist.
And I've been saying this for a long time. If you pay attention to how Tank would react whenever Shakur's name came up, I was like, yo, it's something that Tank knows that most people don't know or understand. There's something that he sees in Shakur. It could be the fact that Shakur was a 2016 silver medalist. You know,
he's got a lot to do with it.
He's that, you know, the silver child of the country, and you know, there's no telling. But this is what I've always known. It ain't just a big straight left or a big left right hook coming from Tank that's gonna end that night. That night is gonna be the most strategical you've seen both these guys ever be in a fight. I don't know if we're gonna ever get it.
I think we will.
You think we will, huh?
For sure. Who else is there if Tank trying to prove he's still the man? Who else?
Sean Porter also said that once Gervonta Davis gets past his legal troubles, he could return even more dangerous, comparing it to how Mike Tyson came back after prison. Porter added that adversity can sharpen a fighter's mindset, and Tank already has that explosive edge.
Get a message to Tank for him to like make sure he understood, like when you get past this legal situation, he's feel me on this. Tell me if y'all feel me on this. He's gonna be just like Mike Tyson was when Mike came out of jail. Everybody
gonna be waiting for him.
Mike was the meanest thing before he went away.
Yeah.
Tank. And when he came out, everybody wanted to see what version he was now and who he was now and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. To me, it's the same thing with Tank. He's going to have an opportunity to really just go right back to being what he was before he went away. Yeah. It ain't too many people in this world that can do that.
Nah, it ain't. It ain't. And Tank is definitely, and that I'm going to tell you why. It's because they love him like they love Mike. It's what they did when he got in the ring. Like, Tank knocks niggas out. Tank going to always get paid anytime he feel like fighting because he got that knockout rate.
Shakur Stevenson believes Gervonta Davis would have serious problems with him in the ring because of his defensive IQ, timing, and discipline. He also pointed out a contrast in mentality, saying Tank operates with a me or nobody mindset while he embraces elite competition and proves himself against top-level opposition. Stevenson argues that this difference defines them, with him focused on challenging the best fighters available. While Davis prioritizes dominance and control of his own narrative, he feels this mindset gap is exactly why he believes he has the tools to outbox Tank and handle his power over the distance.
You know, getting to the level that you're at now.
He knew exactly. Deep down inside, he could sit here and say, I'm not this, I'm not a good fighter, I'm not that, but deep down inside, he knows that I'm the truth.
Right.
So with him knowing that, he knows that I'm the biggest threat around where he's at.
Do you see he gets very upset when people ask him about you?
Yeah. I think that's insecurity though. I think he's insecure.
Because he knows that you give him trouble? Like, what's he insecure about in your opinion?
With top level guys like him, cause like I'm kind of different. I look at things like competition, but like his mentality is more so like it's either me or it's nobody. It's not a 1A, 1B, or you don't have nobody equal to you. So I understand his mentality, but I like to prove that I'm the best. So we kind of just move in different ways. Yo, let's make this fight happen.
What is the step now that you make, like in terms of trying to get this done?
I think the main step is one of us gotta find a way to reach out and try to get the fight to happen. It can't be no little kid shit. It can't be no back and forth, go back and forth. We gotta be grown men and get the fight done. Like, that's how I feel. I would love to talk to him and have a real conversation and make this fight happen. But you know, some guys be kind of egotistic, so I don't know where his ego is at.
When's the last time you spoke to him privately?
I mean, bro, just like he crazy. Like he'll DM me some crazy shit and then,
like what?
I don't even want to say
like smack talk.
Yeah, he talk crazy. Me and him got like DMs of just going back and forth all the time. Yeah.
Recently?
Not too long ago.
Wow.
Not too long ago.
Shakur Stevenson has explained that his relationship with Gervonta Davis broke down mainly due to public tension, misnegotiations, and repeated back-and-forth disrespect in interviews and media appearances. He said that early on there was mutual respect, but things changed as call-outs increased and discussions about a potential fight never turned into real agreements. Stevenson also pointed out that both camps began reacting strongly whenever the other name came up, which created distance instead of clarity. Over time, he felt Davis shifted from being open to a matchup to being more dismissive. While he himself continued pushing for the fight, he believes the rivalry became more about perception and ego than actual boxing talks, with both fighters using media moments to respond rather than sit down and finalize anything in the ring.
We want to see that.
Me versus Tank.
Yeah, facts.
So it's like, with him, with his pride and like his ego, it's hard for him to even, want to get on the phone with me, want to reach out or put all that other shit to the side. That nigga just got too much ego, I guess.
But where did the beef come from? Because it seemed like he really don't like you.
Nah, he don't.
But why? Like, what did y'all do? Because y'all was cool at one point, right? We see videos of y'all as amateurs. It's cool. Y'all knew each other. Like, where did it start that y'all don't like each other?
Nah, that shit started from him. Like, everybody really think like, cause people run with like false narratives, so they gonna say they versions of like the story, but truthfully, like when I first was around him, he was showing a lot of love, and then once I became a threat, is where like everything switched over. Once like people started talking about me and my name started getting bigger, then it was like I'll go fight and I'll get on Twitter and he'll like post, oh, he did that because it was a cab driver, or he'll just post some like hating ass shit to where like it was unnecessary to go do that shit. Cause like thought we was like cool type shit. So but now he like flipped it to turn it like I did something to him and he made it so believe that. But nah, that just, I think like in his brain it's just one person and nobody else could be up here.
Gervonta Davis has repeatedly said that many fighters only call him out when they already have fights lined up or multiple backup options, using his name more for attention than real intent. He believes they rarely approach him when they are truly free agents, instead creating excuses to avoid real negotiations. Tank has specifically pointed out that this pattern shows most opponents do not genuinely want the fight, but use his popularity to boost their own visibility. He claims that when Shakur Stevenson is already linked to other major names like Devin Haney, his callouts to Davis fit the same pattern. Tank argues that if they truly wanted the fight, they would prioritize it rather than treat it as a backup plan or a media strategy.